أعوذ بالله السميع العليم أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم من نفخه ونفثه وهمزه بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء وسيد المرسلين سيد محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي واجعل لي وزيرا من أهلي هارون أخي اشدد به أزري واشركه في أمري كي نسبحك كثيرا ونذكرك كثيرا إنك كنت بنا بصيرا اللهم آتي سؤلنا يا رب العالمين واهدينا بالكتاب والسنة ومن علينا مرة أخرى اللهم اكفينا بما شئت من رحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين لتعلموا عدد السنين والحساب وكل شيء فصلناه تفصيلا وكل إنسان ألزمناه طائره في عنقه. This is a text. Again, I'm going through different literature for my students, for my kids. This is speaking about fractions, decimals, percentages, digits, decimals, ratios, strategies for solving problems and providing detailed explanations, mathematical solutions to common problems that those who are business-minded or mathematically minded or building something or even thinking through social engineering might consider when they're looking at learning the roadmap God's created for us in the sense of measurement and mathematical solutions. And I'm just going to look at the solutions section since this is a audio and video conversation about how to perceive math. My kids are especially interested in the mathematical world. Living in the Bay Area, it's pretty important. So the first one states here, you know that the price of a new stereo is a certain dollar amount, and you can use the following formula. So if the price of a stereo or a stereo system is $120, and the formula is new value divided by original value, you will get the new percentage. This new value of the stereo is $84. If the price of the stereo was marked down 30%, then the new percent is 100 minus 30. And 100 reduced by 30 equals 70. And we're measuring in something called percentage. And percentage is, if we look at a pecan or pecan pie, however you say it, a potato or potato pie, however we might pronounce a word, it won't affect the universal language of percentage. So if we take that piece of pie and we cut 10 slices of that pie, and there are 3 slices that are distributed, there's 70% of the pie remaining, or 7 pieces. So this is simply saying, finally, the original value is the value that you asked for, so you can replace it with x. They have new value is 70 over original value, which is 100, and it equals 84, which is the new value of the stereo. So we're saying 70% is 70 over 100, and the new value is $84 over x. So they reduce 70 over 100, they remove the zeros, and that makes it 7 over 10, and it equals $84, which is the new value, over the original value, which is 120. So 84 over 120 will be a way to solve it. And then they have cross-multiplied, which they say 7x equals 840 in order to get to x, which is the 120. So in this case, the 3 values that are available are 70, 100, and 84. They reduce 70 over 100 to 7 over 10, and they cross multiply. So 840 is 84 times 10, and 7 times a x makes it 7x. And how they got from 7x to 840 is to divide the 840 by the number 7, and that gets to the $120, which is the new price of, or the original value of the stereo. Alternatively, you could have rephrased the given information as the following. $84 is 70% of the original price of the stereo. And this means if we know that 84 exists, we can say 84 equals 70 over 100, which is 70% of x. And then you have 840 equals 7x, and you divide 840 by the 7, and you get to that value instead of the cross multiplication that occurred earlier. Both are valid paths to thinking mathematically. In essence, most mathematicians will say, do the work, look at what information you have available, and show your work. Again, do the work, know what information you have available, and show your work. And 9 times out of 10, statistically speaking, most people get very close to the mark, either in the work that they do or in the final solution, and know that there are usually untold ways of trying to solve for a problem if it becomes a more complex problem. Sometimes, if it is a simple math problem, it will be very, very clear, unimaginably clear how to go from one point to the other in simply mathematical sciences, right? We're not speaking about social sciences or other types of sciences where there is much more flexibility than specific measurable solutions for building a product. Or if we were to build a service, then you would have more flexibility on how to calculate specific outcomes in real life. I'm not saying on paper, because if you do a math problem, they're simply going to look at the formula and the solution and the number that is plugged in, or the method that is used to arrive at a specific conclusion. Take care. Salam. We've discovered most of the known world and are beginning to discover most of the unknown world because of the work of great mathematical masters, geniuses, giants of the past. And I ask God to continue to enlighten us to be able to understand the complexities and make them simple, as some of the savants or geniuses have done with ease, or even those who are not at the highest level sometimes really have great insight into mathematical solutions. Take care. Salam.